Hi, I'm Anton from Wavo. Today we're going to talk about the risks associated with per lead pricing and how to avoid them. A lot of lead gen agencies with per lead pricing models tend to face the risk that they could spend a lot of time and money being unsuccessful trying to generate leads for a client. Nothing to show for it in the end, but a big loss if they can't get any traction. Especially if this client is in an industry that the agency doesn't have a lot of experience in. By using a hybrid pricing model, we can eliminate the risk associated with only getting paid when you generate a lead, without limiting your earning potential over a specific time period, like when you're using a retainer-based pricing model. This is a great pricing model for all agencies to adopt because it's the best compromise of limiting your downside while actually creating a lot of upside earning potential. I learned this from Jonathan Sellers, one of our Wavo clients, Spark Outbound. He shared this with me, and they're absolutely crushing it. Since he implemented this model, I've watched his business triple in a year. He used to work on a retainer-based pricing model and switched to hybrid-based pricing because some of his clients only wanted to pay his agency when they successfully generated a lead. But Jonathan was smart enough to get his clients to cover his downside while still being able to share in their upside. Now, to build your own hybrid pricing model, you need to add up your input costs that are required to run a campaign for a client. So this could be your software, your data, staff to manage campaigns, and so on. Then you set a monthly fee that's at the total of these costs, maybe a little bit higher if you want to bake in some profit. Now, on top of that, you agree to a price per lead with your client. A good place to start is by multiplying their average close rate by their average contract value and work backwards from there. And then every month, you charge your client this base fee, and then you invoice them every week to 2 weeks for the total number of leads you've generated in that time. It's the base fee plus a per lead fee. A lot of agencies are operating either on a retainer basis or per lead basis, and both of them have their pros and cons. This model is smack in between. And so by using this hybrid model, you can make up your upfront costs associated with generating leads, make sure they're covered, while sharing in the upside of all the leads that you actually generate for your clients. So instead of exposing yourself to the risk of not being able to generate leads for a client in an industry that may be new to you or might just be a difficult industry, this hybrid model is really awesome. It's the best compromise of limiting your downside while creating a lot of upside earning potential. So to recap, add up all the input costs to running a campaign over a month, set this as your base price, maybe add a bit of margin to it, then agree to a price per lead in additional to that. Each month, charge your base price and send a separate invoice to your client every 1 to 2 weeks to charge them for the leads you've generated in that time. If you need some help getting this set up for your agency, or if you want to learn some other pricing strategies that may be more effective in other situations, download our free pricing guide. It has step-by-step instructions on how to implement hybrid pricing, as well as 3 other pricing strategies that lead gen agencies are using to absolutely crush it and grow their profit margins really quickly. Look for the link below or somewhere on this page, depending on the format where you see this video. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.